Hey, welcome back to PFI. If you've been following the last few episodes, you know we are just rocking. Jamie just finished the sensors and setting up the dump valve in Angel Supra, and he's back here right now, and we're working on the beater. Now, on the beater, we're working on trying to get some new struts in it and getting that all straight. Well, Goofy busts out the all-wheel drive CRX.
Everything's a little rusted together. So we broke a bolt in the bottom.
Okay.
So I've got aftermarket lower control arms for it. So Brittany went to go grab those real quick.
Yeah, and everybody on the East Coast understands these rusted bushings and bolts. And we've all dealt with that on the regular. Yeah. But that's getting there. Pretty soon we'll be giving you guys all kinds of good updates and the progress videos on the Freedom Civic. It's gonna be super special, and I cannot wait to bring you guys that content. It's gonna be cool. I think Wrench every day's got a race on his hands, that's for sure. He'll need all the LS and Turbo 400 stuff he can get. Hey Shaners, you want to discuss with us what you got going on with the shifter? I kind of hinted at it at the last video when you were talking to Morgan, but you've been working on some adjustments or something?
The way I have it right now, it doesn't go out into the outer pin, and the easiest way to set it up is having it in the outer pin and just popping it up.
And then it's all over.
Knowing it always dropped rather than turning it. With the gloves, it's hard to turn and know it's...
So you're trying to set it up to where when you just pull it out of that pin, it's just ready to be a lockout?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And what we're talking about is the Cadian shifter and this little pin right here. So he's working on it.
So the first thing.
Oh, what did we get? Got our window seals. Very cool. Oh yeah.
The world told us we had to buy nice ones.
Yeah, because we tried to buy some cheap ones and it wasn't happening.
They canceled.
These guys are fast.
Dude, I know.
Oh, those are gonna look sweet.
Yeah. That's the other side.
Yeah, it's this side.
Yeah.
Finally.
I saw the box and I was like, what the heck? I just ordered them.
That's cool.
So.
And our buddy Saul just came out from Idaho. Very cool. We'll have to go out and check out your ride real quick. Out here for IFO.
IFO, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
This place is freaking amazing. It's like heaven on earth.
I gotta run these over to cotter pin.
Okay.
Damn.
No joke. How's this thing run out?
We're trying to figure it out, man.
Yeah?
Yep. Still slow, but it's all about
What's the
having
setup?
fun. LSV.
Oh, okay.
CSS bottom end. Built head, 66 millimeter.
Seen a lot of that shifter lately.
Yeah. They're popping up everywhere.
On your guys' channel. Yeah. Yep. Super simple setup, man.
How's it ran before?
Best time I have in it is a 12.0.
Okay.
So, yep.
Very cool. Well, any help you need to make her fast, that's what we're here for. Hey, it looks like a really nice setup.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, very cool.
Good try, man.
Out of Idaho.
That's great.
She's baked. Looks great. All right, so Steven's in here getting control arm bolts out, getting them ready to drop the control arm. We got a new one here.
We've got a new used one.
A new used one?
The wrong one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they sent a rear.
Oh, so we have a new used front one. So.
Steven's old ones.
Oh, nice. At least they're going to good use. All right, guys, I just couldn't wait. So I went and threw the taillights on, and they sure turned out cool. I think those give it a nice little look. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Stoked. So Jamie got all the sensors in Angel Supra.
So the transmission pressure and the temperature work.
Okay.
I got the trans fan off of the button and off of just
so
settings.
the trans fan's in here, and then the dump setup and
the dump. Let's test it real quick.
Okay, cool.
I just need to set it as what it actually is now.
Okay. Man, those taillights look good. And I just heard old Yeller come rolling up. Look at out here. What do we have here?
Back alive again, finally.
Woohoo! There she is.
Come stick her on the roller and test a couple things out really quick. Make sure we're ready to go down to Pueblo tomorrow.
Very cool.
Found some leaks in the wastegates. just all kinds of stuff. And
But old Yeller's back.
blown up motor.
Very cool. So sick. Really. Yeah, man. Sounds good. Get her strapped down and get her ripping. Man, this thing's so cool. All right, so got old Yeller back on the dyno, and just gonna check the fuel system.
The thing I don't like is just how sharp this one is and how that clamps on the band.
Yeah, no, I don't think any of us are, but like you said, it is what it is. There's not a whole lot of room. It's condensed right there.
I'd like to get a higher end, something a little bit taller, so we can make a nice cleaner. I'd like to do a nice 2-in-1 intercooler. If I got one tube coming up over the top.
Yeah.
All stuff that's on the list that, like always, I've done.
We had the air to water on it before, but that went ahead and cracked.
It blew up.
Hurt the motor and all kinds of stuff. So.
Sounds about right.
She was lean again still, so I just got out of it.
All right, so is this thing pretty out of whack?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. We got the professionals here.
Yeah, I wouldn't call us professionals. Or what?
By me, I just pinned it to win it.
What's the yellow one?
It's the duty cycle.
Huh?
Duty cycle.
Injector duty cycle.
Oh.
21 pounds of boost. And I got her fat now,
So that's why it started rolling over a little bit?
probably.
Okay.
It had gone so lean earlier that I
Pounded
about
some fuel in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were 10.9, 10.7, 10.3.
Brent looks hilarious in that big ass car.
Yeah, he didn't fit in there very well. Looks like a little kid.
Yeah, it's not tall enough to ride the ride.
It was on a path. Like, look at that. Look at that spread right there. So, let's click on it. So, that one spot was 860 to basically 1,000 horsepower. Yeah.
Well,
Brent, where it kicked out.
Working good up top. It never worked up top like that before, so that's nice that we got that issue.
Where it kicked off was it basically 1,000 horsepower. And it was at 860 at that same spot before.
So she turned violent. So we got the shifter all fixed up?
And
What was it? What'd you find?
Just a bunch of adjustments. I mean, it could be better, but it's as soon as he lets his hand off the shifter after he shifts a second, it does lock in.
So if I do this and
It's like that
drop
spring
it.
isn't stiff.
So if I
enough.
do that, it's not in yet. Then I gotta let go of it.
Oh,
So if I were to be someone who like just held my hand on
this
it,
spring you don't think stiff enough?
It's there's a spring on this little plunger, and when we try to shim it, then when he goes to grab the 1-2, it locks it again on the outside, so it doesn't.
Oh,
lock
so
it
that
again.
would
Yeah.
then becomes too stiff with a shim.
Yes. Yep.
You need to
So
have a
it's-
medium
yeah,
of
it's
some
a happy-
kind.
Yep. Right now it's a happy medium as long as he takes his hand off the shifter when he goes from 2
Yeah.
to 3.
And he is religious about that.
Good.
Yeah, you watch the video. He's like,
well, I've been preparing for the strain. You guys told me about the strain. I think it's good. It's the best it's been. I just gotta let go of it.
All right. Loctite time.
Yep.
We gotta take the lid off and kind of shake it out, but there's some in
Oh
there.
no, we have
I
a,
have
no,
a
we have
brand
a
new one.
Go grab the new one.
Go get the
Fun size Loctite. This is my little fun size Loctite.
the first amazing thing is that he fits in the car.
I'm 3/4 of the way in. Okay, so that's good. It's not between the set screw.
How close is it to going in on the other side, though? The plunger? I can't see.
1/4 inch.
Is the screw no come over the side again? Go to second.
Well, actually, it's not. It didn't drop. Oh,
Did it do what ours did with the spring inside?
Oh, I've had the spring fall out and underneath it.
yeah. It's the spring's in though.
Okay.
It's tough because it just doesn't go into gear all the time just because you need to spin the wheels. Spin it just a hair. Let me see. I can't tell if that's in gear. There we go. That's second.
Did it pop in?
Yep.
All right. 3 times in a row is scientific method.
Yep.
Yeah.
First, drops down. I think that's third, fourth. And then as he says in the video, you won your pass. Yeah, I think, Goofy, I think you had it pretty much dialed in.
All right, so the beater's loaded up, going to alignment. We've got the new struts on it now, and you can already see it's really a lot lower.
Front's low, the back's high. And I'm gonna.
And then
dump
the
it
new
off.
rack, how'd the new rack feel?
It felt good. The steering wheel's really far off.
Yeah,
so
yeah, I'm sure.
And the alignment's really far off, so it's
Okay.
hard to tell. And I was driving through dirt, but
But it's in.
Yeah.
So, all right, the beater's off, and when it comes back tomorrow, it's gonna be sweet.
yeah.
And you're in here practicing your shifter as well. Yeah. It's still not what I like, but. All right, there goes old Yeller. They hung out for a while. We getting all these hot rods done. Super cool. So much fun to see him again, the whole family.
Now my front door. Taxpayers provided me with not much more than a roof over my head and my.
So we got Chachi on the line, and Steven's about to start his car.
Everything looks clear. You're good to go.
It feels normal again?
It's a little higher up.
It's a little higher up. What'd you guys change?
Pumped it 15 times up.
Oh, you rebled it.
He did 5, cracked it, 5, cracked it, 5, cracked it.
He's gonna try to go. What are you gonna try to go? 940s. And Mario too, huh? So that's their goal tonight.
Sober Christian folk.
Farmers only.
Good now.
I made him start
So
it.
I showed up at the perfect time. I got done with everybody else's
You
stuff.
should probably jump in it and just feel it.
Shifter feels way better.
Shifter feels better?
Feel the where the clutch is.
Well, I saw the
Jump in and
shifter.
try
You
and
knew
do a
looked at
third
that
gear
earlier.
burn.
No, they're even better now.
Oh yeah, feels solid. front foot, once it's there, never move.
We'll have to put it on the dyno.
The shift light,
Well,
that's when you should.
without a turbo, we could probably
should
make
take
like
your cap away.
145.
Yeah, I put it in the thing when I got
Without a turbo.
The board, half of it.
Bets on what the stock GSR can make.
to
At
the
elevation.
with what ECU?
All here.
With what ECU?
Right here.
That car right there. What,
What ECU?
It's got a P2P in it.
So it'll make 139.
Well, I was
139.
I said 155, so I'm the bottom in.
It's all turted out, so.
I wasn't meaning with the P2P.
I was thinking with Honda too.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking.
All right, our numbers are locked
Here
in.
we go.
What'd you say? You said 156, I said 155.
With the P28, the ignition
All right,
oxide
now we
tank.
have to make guesses on one of
I said 139.
Oh, Brent's lower than
I got 127.
P2P on the.
Give me a piece of
If
paper.
it's healthy, I'll go 145.
Dude, it's got brand new rings in it.
No, we're locked in. We're locked in.
No Honda. I'll go 145.
Wait, no, your dad's already.
I've seen a healthy DSR make.
Who's strapping?
With a stock ECU.
Nobody.
Yeah, you don't need straps.
The E-brake.
Yo, I'll talk to you. I got it.
Hey, Mario.
Hold on, Mario.
Don't worry about it.
Alright, you got shots. Out of a stock GSR on a stock ECU. My
Whoa!
team made 137.
You guys good back there?
No. Good enough?
You're sucking it forward. Hold on. They need to suck back.
Well, we're tight. You guys pull it back.
Okay.
You said 138. Hey, he said 139.
139.
Brent said 139.
So 139.
That was the clutch kick. That didn't even make that power.
I know.
Wait, that's under 100.
It's like 83, 90.
Don't worry about what the shift is. I guess 139.
Dude, that's it? Where's the nitrous?
So that's what it is.
We need to change your
Even though it's that shift spike.
No.
Your car made 94 horsepower.
Dude, that's gay.
It is. She's weak.
All that fucking work for 94.
The other engine was stronger.
Hey, hold on. Did you move the distributor?
I moved it to the middle.
Okay. I put it all the way
It's probably a tooth off or something.
back. Or two.
Or two. I'm sure.
Grab a 19,
Pop the hood.
You get your belt right?
Dude, my timing's spot on.
You sure?
98%.
So you're telling me there's a
There
chance?
is a chance.
Yeah, this should definitely make more than that.
It should, shouldn't it?
But I did say 139.
I was impressed. I was like, damn, Brent was off by one.
I mean, for what the number shows,
Yeah.
I'll take it. A win's a win in my book. That's Vegas. I'm saying I've won.
Exactly. It's
It's on. It's what it's showing.
That's what it's showing there.
Spike or not. It's mine.
Alright. Science. Let's see the gains.
What you got?
It's a P28.
Timing's on.
It made 137
What'd
with
you-
P16.
Thank you.
It's science.
P28 coming right up.
It's science.
My timing is all the way advanced, but it made 137.
There's now 3 ECUs in here.
There's less liters.
There's now.
It's special. All right, we'll see if we can make any more power.
Well, and I put the green wires back together in the jumper harness. You want to look at the other jumper wires?
All right. Down. Oh my goodness. Power is not very good, guys. 92.
Okay.
That thing needs a tune.
Hold on.
Hey, we made one. All right, going in the right direction again.
93.
We heard it.
Right there.
I love the pointer.
Go swap your engine
I can't reach that.
real quick. Okay.
All right, put your ECU back in it.
Dude, the
Yeah.
P28 should rip. What's wrong with your engine, dog?
Said it runs like shit.
This is advanced timing.
Yeah, that's advanced.
We want more power here.
I don't think it's
If it
gonna
makes
help.
less power with advanced timing, then there's really something wrong.
The man has a point.
Yeah, he does.
It was like 2-stage VTEC.
Hey, we're back to 96.
96 though, yeah.
We got the power back. Yay! Right back where we started.
It's just there for looks.
Does it come on?
It will.
Do you have Preston hydro disc?
What?
We don't talk about that.
It doesn't leak oil right there, so it's not a problem.
Thank you.
Under.
Oh, that's a full cylinder.
It just takes a
It's
sec.
looking good. I don't know.
You
Don't
got it.
mark it on anything.
All right. Hey, that's really good. Yeah.
Dude, torque goes to 30, right?
All right,
Yeah, right. Hold on, you're not in there good.
No, it's holding the butt.
Oh. Yeah, the motor's stout. It's lean.
We're
We're gonna put a spider
price
washer on
is
it and it's
right.
gonna fix it.
You think so?
Standard.
Where's the 7/8?
Well, show them what you did.
I am.
You did your
I guess that should work. And that,
Yeah.
This probably won't do nothing then. But a vice grip might.
He's looking for it. It's in his hand.
No, it did not.
not it.
That's with that kind of compression. What the hell's
wrong with this thing?
Something's got to be in
The clutch is like burning through or something. What else could it be?
I don't think you can burn through a clutch.
Yep.
It's got to be something like with pins or something, like you said. Some of the valves can't be engaging or something. You only got like VTEC and 2 cylinders or something.
Yeah.
96 is wild. It kicks it pretty. What do you mean? I've probably got a header we could try. Like, I've probably got a
There's
header.
one in the field, dude.
You haven't even tried to bolt it on yet?
No.
Take the header off.
Run an open header?
Open header.
Yeah. Then we'll really burn a valve.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a Honda.
Yeah, I know.
It's only making 100.
It's only making 100.
Bro, Mario, it's not even making.
Yeah, not even 100. Yeah.
What?
Dude, I've got the solution.
Got it.
Is it permanent?
Big and blue.
No.
Is it permanent?
There's a giant nitrous bottle behind you.
What's wrong with it, Jamie?
There's something wrong, right? Like you got red rags or stuff in the manifold or something.
Dude, I took
You know what I mean?
I even took the butterflies out.
Something.
Took the butterflies out. So you got rid of
It's
the
air
one
in,
torque.
air out. It's not that rocket science-y of a thing.
So we got all
dude.
power, baby.
The filter.
The
Is
filter.
the filter jammed all the way back on the pipe?
Yes.
The what?
Fuel filter or this filter?
Take the air filter off of it. That's a good one. Remember that happened one time.
Dude. No, dude had the filter sucked all the way up against the pipe.
Yeah, remember
It's
that?
not even tight.
Take the filter off.
Not even was.
Yeah, that's even
Way
better.
too thick. What?
No, it's not too thick. I'm just an idiot.
Too
I guess.
thin, maybe.
There. Run it again.
Pull it again. 60 full. 3 more times.
There it is. That was sick.
What's wrong with that thing? Let's see.
Ain't got no gas.
I guarantee it's choked up.
I think it's butter like.
That's what I'm
All the way
saying. It's
down the
buttered all the way to
filter.
the end. Yeah.
Dude, it is. Oh, you know what the problem is?
Look
It
at
was
it.
sucking through this.
Yeah.
Look at my mark.
There's one right there. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's great. That's great.
Look, that's the mark. That's how deep it was.
Oh
Me
my
and Brett were
I
both at
always-
the same time. Like we
Dude,
saw that
I
before.
always try and get in there deep, alright?
We're gonna see what third gear does too.
Hopefully 139.
We're gonna do second and third gear, like the first one.
All right. Third.
I said 145.
Nice.
I said
Yeah,
155.
No, well,
He said
when I said
145.
Honda, I said 156, but then I was like, this ECU 145. That was before we were betting.
Wait, what was yours?
Told you something wrong with
139.
Wait, hold on. My
You've been driving it
155.
like this. I know.
Before,
Okay, now
before
for-
we were,
There was no changing. It was what you said.
I said
Dude, that's like 2 more.
That's awesome.
Hold on. So what did it make when it first came in?
96.
96.
96.
It's the red one.
94 for
How much do we charge per horsepower?
Yeah, $10 per
You
horse.
drove it in here.